This is what I have at present, and what I want to do is put a little path here of some stones so that it'll be, number one, a little more attractive, and number two, a whole lot safer when the ground is wet. It can be slippery. So this is what we've got. What I'm doing is adding a little footpath to the garden, and I've got these little dollar stones, and as you can see, they are fragile. They were on sale at Home Depot, actually $1 a piece, which is pretty good, and they make for a little decoration and a little stability in walking in the garden when it's wet. What I will be doing now is just placing the stones in the dirt, probably about a ½ inch in, just for stability, and it'll lead up to my little garden table there. So we're gonna get started. What I'm going to be doing now is just cutting away a little bit of the soil so that I can place the stone maybe a ½ inch down. So we're going to just prep this soil right now. What I have had going back to last year and certainly this year has been, when I water, it can become number one, slippery to walk in here, and number two, I want to improve the aesthetics of it just a little bit. So we're gonna just cut away a little bit of this. They can be a little fragile, so you don't want to be hammering them with even a rubber mallet. I'm afraid they will crack. They're just some concrete blocks. So we're going to have to just carve away a little bit more here. Now actually, that's pretty square right there. You want to keep it firm. You don't want it to be bouncing. So now we'll just put some dirt back around it. All four sides. That should be stable. Seems to be pretty solid. Stand on it and test it. Yes, I think we've got it. Quite stable. Well, I've completed the first two, and they're nice and level. They're situated in the ground just enough. Soil underneath, soil around it, so that they'll be stable. Now for number three. Well, I have three in now, and what I'm finding, you want to set them up for your personal gait, how big your step is, what your comfort level is. Make sure they're level, make sure the soil is packed in around it and under it, the stone. And what as you see here, we have some shade, so I'm trying to find a little cool time to do the work. So depending on the heat issue, you might want to do that as well. But for me, so far we're about 30% of the way. I figure I'm going to need about 10 to get the rest of the way. We're halfway to our goal, and it's looking pretty good. The key is make sure they are sitting level and they don't wobble. I'm pretty much at the end of this project. To recap again, you just want to kind of set a diagram for yourself, line your stones up, see how they space for your own particular stride, and just take your time and do it, and it's a great fun project. And by the way, these are the 12 by 12s. Pretty straightforward, pretty simple, and $1 a piece, affordable. This has really been a fun project. If you've got a garden or just in your backyard, you don't necessarily have to have a garden to do it. Here we have a complete walkway in the garden. Didn't take very long, a few work hours. A little elbow grease, and it looks quite nice. Spade and a little hand cultivator. I have a hoe and a rake as well, and a pail for the weeds, and you're pretty much ready to go. This is Joe at Joe's Garden and Joe's Adventures. I want you to have a great day. It's certainly a beautiful day here in the Pacific Northwest. See you soon.